What up, guys? How you doing? Today we had a bit of a little bigger than expected red day, and it was just me trading one stock pretty much the whole time, and just like losing 30 bucks, 50 bucks, 60 bucks, then gaining 20 bucks, then you lose 80 bucks. But we're just consistently losing small amounts. It was literally death by 1,000 cuts. But yeah, we'll just take a look at it. You know, things like this are gonna happen, and it's good just to metabolize it and understand what happened. So let's go straight to the trade recap. All right, so $537 down. So first thing I noticed beside the big red day is the amount of shares traded. I literally traded all the amount of shares that I traded for the entire week in one day. So I was really forcing it. The second thing that I noticed is as the end of the day was coming, or at the end of the day of my trading, I was really pushing and increasing my size more and more, and as a result I was losing more and more. So this is something that I think a lot of traders struggle, especially me. um, when you get in this little losing streak with your trades, and you just kind of slowly pushes you to get triggered and triggered and triggered. So the big rule that I established before this month is no more than 500. 300 is your first tier max like loss, and 500 is your second and last tier of loss. Because there's days in January, February where I would be down like 1,500, 1,800, then I'll somehow make it back or something. Well, not make it back, but like I would see $500 loss, and I would not be phased to go back in there again quickly. But now I'm really being a lot more strict. Obviously, I can be more strict, but I'm pretty happy with this, to be honest. With the level of emotions that I was going through, I really didn't, um, over like lose more money than I would have liked, So $500, 537 plus probably $150 in commission. That's gonna set us back for sure, but we're still pretty good for this month, and we still have another 2 weeks of trading, right? So things are pretty okay. It's not bad. So let's look at AVEO and just see all this death by 1,000 cuts. So I did trade a bit of NEO and ENTX. So I'll just go check out NEO. It's not really worth it. It's only 18 bucks, 7 bucks, and I was trying to do a dip buy. That's not. Well, let's go check it out. Might as well check it out. So I was trying to get dip buys here, and it didn't really work. I got my 7 bucks and lost 18 there. ENTX. I was trying to do the same thing, dip buy, and I just quickly got out, but it was ENTX volume or price action volatility. It really did trap me. Wow, this thing went all the way up to 780. Oh shit. So I got out. I thought I got out quickly, and but I still lost $56. But I must have gotten back in here again. Yeah, must have bought here quickly for that pop, and got $39. The rest of all of this is just AVEO and me trying to catch a solid bottom. I was really getting out as fast as I could, even though like my losses are more and more now. Like my losses got to be more and more by the end of the day, and that's only because I added more shares, but I'm still losing like 10 cents, 4 cents. Like I'm trying to keep it within 10 cents range, all the losses. So I was pretty tight was my risk, but it was just like a lot of consistent losses over and over and over, and boom, just death by 1,000 cuts. So what did I learn from this? This guy was clearly trending down. Clearly trending down. My theory for this is because yesterday when this company got approved by FDA, and it went all the way to the open today, which was 19 or 18, high of 1824, let's just say. Then I expected maybe to pull back to like 15 or so, then kind of take another run. But I didn't expect it to go all the way down, like 11.94. Like that is almost a discount price. But I can't deem anything to be a discount. If the stock is going down lower and lower, it's just gonna go lower and lower. But it just blows my mind that this thing is down, like to this support level right now, pretty much. Like to this support level. I didn't expect it to even go past this at all. But to see it here, so it might just be a gap and fade, and maybe it has to do something with the type of approval that they got. Maybe it's not really a big life-changing drug for the company and for the consumers, so maybe just huge hedge funds came and shorted it. Another thing that I've noticed is on the level 2 on this guy, each time it goes up, little pop here. Oh god, right here I had like 2,500 shares and I was up like $400 and just boom, down. But I don't regret that. In any other situation I would have done the same thing. But anyways, what I've noticed here is it pops, then the level 2 bids just get stacked with a bunch of different orders. So it would be, bid would be like 10, ask would be like 5 or like even 10. It slowly goes up, then it gaps up. Then ask would be stacked around like 200, 300 shares, where the bid would only be like 20 max. So it was really was getting pushed down the whole time. And I did realize that, but I just kept fighting it and fighting it. Another thing that I messed up on is the volume was just getting less and less and less and less. Like me buying this dip around here, or some of these, like we're near the end, I was definitely more aggressive. So each increase I would have around like 500 to 1,000 and having a total sum of like 2,000 by the end. So on this candle, let's just pick the smallest one because we want to be safe here. Smallest one here is 28,000, or this one 18,000. I had 2,000 shares, so I actually could have affected the price. I should have never been here. Actually, this is not liquid enough for me to be entering with 2,000 shares at all. So that was another big mess up on my part. So what am I going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow, my only goal is to be green. I don't care if it's $1. I just need to be green, because like I was saying on my other videos, these kind of losses is what triggers me to lose more and more and more. So if tomorrow I notice that I'm down 300 right away, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna stop everything and just call it a day, because it's so much more easier to lose a lot more than $500 when you're triggered. And I have really good momentum. I just gotta make sure that this is just a one-time quick setback so I can get back to my groove and keep trading good. Because it's a lot easier to trade good when you actually have a few green days behind you. It's just the way it is. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna try to metabolize this, reflect on it, see if there's any other things that I missed on. I'm gonna go to the FDA website and find out what kind of drug was approved and try to learn more about it. I'm not a pharmacist or anything, but maybe someone will have an article that explains why it's going down so much. But I'm also going to check the short interest on it too and see how that goes. But yeah, that'll be it for today, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.